Okay. Hello children, welcome back to English class. Hope you are all doing well, and we have completed for part 1 from your textbook. Even we have started part 2, first lesson also completed. So let me explain the second lesson. So very interesting lesson. The Girl Who Was Anne Frank, written by Louise G. Jung. Okay, very interesting lesson. We are going to see a lifestyle of a girl. What happened? Real story. It is not a imaginary story, but really it happened. This story, amazing story, and I think you will enjoy the lesson. Okay, really it happened, but not in our country. Okay, I can. So Anne Frank, the girl who was Anne Frank. Some people pronounce this as Annie Frank, but not like that. So better to pronounce it Anne Frank. So written by Louise D. Jung. So have you heard about Adolf Hitler? Because in this lesson we are going to see some of the activities of him. So Adolf Hitler, right? Hitler. Have you heard? So he was great politician of German country. Germany, you know, right? So even he initiated the Second World War. You know, right? Second World War happened in the world, on our earth. So he initiated German. He was a German politician who Adolf Hitler. Very cruel person. He hated the Jews like anything. He hated like the Jewish people, you know, right? One tribe, Israel country, Jewish people, they are one tribe. Very greatest tribe it is. Even Jesus Christ also born in that tribe, Jews. Nowadays also Jews means they feel so high. Okay, but this Hitler hated these Jews like anything because of racism, the caste system, religion system. Racism. Because of racism, Hitler hated these people, Jewish people. Simply. No reason, only racism. Because of the caste, the religion. Okay, let's see, because of his hatred, because of his anger, because of his that jealous and all, what he did towards these people. How much trouble that he had given to these Jewish people. Okay, even small children also have been killed by this Adolf Hitler. That much cruel man. Okay, so in olden days, he used to bring so many Jews in the lorries and all, that many people, and he make them to stand in the line, and he'll give the orders to the militaries. So immediately, if he give the orders, what will happen? Tuck, they'll shoot at him like anything. Immediately they'll die. That much cruel man he is. Okay, we'll start the lesson. The Girl Who Was Anne Frank, written by Louise Jung. So, and how do you know that the human race is worth saving? An argumentative young student once asked his professor. Okay, one young student, he asked this question his professor. He asked his professor, you know, right? Okay, he asked, what is that question? Who asked that? Young students asked this. One young student, he asked this question. What is this question? So, and how do you know that the human race, means human race is worth saving? Okay, as we know, simple language in our Indian culture, if you want to say that we have so many castes, right? Christian, Muslims, Hindus, and Hindus also different tribes will be there, right? Like that in Christians also 2 tribes will different tribes will be there, different races are there, no? So how is it worth saving? Is it good to save those people? How can we know? How do you know that human race is worth saving? Each and every race is important. How can we save? Is it good to save? How do you know about this? Like that, he began to ask this question, and said the professor. professor began to answer this. So, in order to give that answer to this question, he made big lesson only. Okay, this is the lesson came because a student asked the question about the racism, saving of racism, to whom? To his professor. How this diary of a teenage girl came to be written and saved is a story as dramatic as the diary itself. No one foresaw the tremendous impact that the small book would have, not even her father, who had it published after Anne's death in a Nazi concentration camp. Okay, so he is a small diary written by a teenage girl. Okay, teenage girl. So here the teenage girl refers to Anne Frank. So she has written a diary. In that diary, she exposed everything. I mean, about his internal feelings, about her feelings, how much trouble that she had been undergone because of this Nazi's concentration camp, because of the troubles given by Adolf Hitler. No one knows that she is being she wrote that much information in the diary, even her father also. A small book, and also he doesn't know that how that small book could impact so many people. When that book came up after her death only, after her death, that small girl death, okay, this book has been published because with his father's permission. Okay, let me explain what is there in that book. The diary of Anne Frank. The diary of Anne Frank has now been published in 19 languages. Underline that, 19 languages including German, and has sold nearly 2 million copies. How many copies? 19 languages and 2 million copies. So we can imagine how much impact have been upon the people. Okay, how that small book could impact so many millions of people. So is it worth reading, right? Yes, we have to read the lesson and learn, and let us get the thing. Made into a play by Francis Goodrich and Albert Hackett. Even it won the Pulitzer Prize for drama. So even they made like a drama also. Even whatever she has written in the diary, that has been published in 19 languages and also has been sold nearly 20 million copies. So whatever she has written in that book, so that content and all, they made like a play, like a drama they made. Who did that? Francis Goodrich and also Albert Hackett. And even they got the drama, that play did, so they got the prize also, Pulitzer Prize for drama. And in the 1956-1957 season alone, so just 1 year he could able to get the prize for the drama, Anne Frank's drama, and played in 20 different countries to 2 million people. In London, it ran for nearly 6 months at the Phoenix Theatre. So it was the greatest theatre in London. Even 6 months that picture was running. Great, no? Then also 20th Century Fox turned it into a film. Okay, so that was a 20th Century Fox, means that is like American film studio will be there. So even they have a small play has become now film. Okay, first it was only drama, like small play. So in villages and all, they'll put the plays, no, they'll make the play. So that even they did like they turned into film, a big film, Anne Frank film. I think you can get it in the YouTube. You can go through that, where the Anne Frank was living. Everything is there. Yeah, they have uploaded real things, contents, the house where she was staying. So everything is there. You can go through that. You can understand well. Let's start the real lesson, the content of the lessons. This is only introduction part. To understand this amazing response, it is necessary first to understand the girl who was Anne Frank. Okay, we have to understand why this much impact happened. Why does it happen? We should know who is she, right? And what are the special characteristics that she has. When Hitler came to power, Otto Frank was a banker. Underline that. Otto Frank. Otto Frank is the father of Anne Frank. Okay, Otto Frank was a banker. Who was he? He was a banker. When it happened? When Hitler came to power, means when he became the ruler of the Germany. At that time, Otto Frank was a banker. And where does he live? So he living in Germany. He was living in Germany. Who? Otto Frank. He had married in 1925. In 1926, his first daughter Margaret was born, and 3 years later his second. Who is that second? Anneliese Marie. Okay, she was usually called Anne, sometimes tender one. Okay, so Annie has another name that is Anneliese Marie, and she had one elder sister Margaret. Okay, and and one more name is tender one. In the autumn of 1933, when Hitler was issuing one anti-Jew